All right, Chef Kit
Yeah.
with Directful, an AI-based marketing platform that automatically re-engages past guests with personalized text messages and invites them back to stay again. I read that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot his name. It's probably your sales guy.
Yes,
Uh,
Daniel.
Posted that I
Mhm.
don't know, a few days ago or whatever. I was doing a little research on you, and I
Absolutely.
thought,
Yes.
he did a good job with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If he got it right, did he get it right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. So
Okay.
correct.
All right. Very good. Um, well, we'll get into what exactly you have to offer, but why don't you kick us off with what problem did you set out to solve?
Sure. Um, Thanks, Jason. I mean, you actually, everybody knows in the best years, what we have seen in the hotels is like 69% occupancy. And of course, we've seen worse in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And even in the best times, this means like every single year, think about the United States, like about 2 million rooms go empty. And that's a big loss of revenue. And also, when there are some economical downtowns, such as the one that we have experienced in COVID for 2 years plus, now we are experiencing other things that's related to this. Plus, we have election this year, you know, and also, there are other cases where a hotel might be going through some economical downturn. What they need is they need predictable and sustainable revenue coming in. They need to fill the rooms. They need to have the heads in the beds. And usually what happens is then when they are behind their pace, what do? They go to the OTAs more and more and, pay a lot of money to them. And 2023, OTAs gained a lot more share again. And this is not making hotels happier. What hotels really need is they need to be able to control their own guests, and they need to be able to make these guests come back again and again. And ideally, they would like to get them more direct. I built 5 OTAs in the past, and I know as of 2019, airlines were like about 66% direct. It's easier for them because there are like about 700 scheduled airlines in the world, and generally they are all enterprise businesses. But hotels, I mean, more than 700,000 hotels are there with vacation rentals, and so it's just going crazy with the numbers, and it's not easy for them like the airlines. So that's where we are headed, and that's the mission that we take to give them more independence to be able to stand on their feet.
Well, describe for us what the product is to attack that problem you just described.
Absolutely. Um, so we're very, very proud about being the most advanced customer data platform for hotels. Usually when a guest gets into a hotel and stay, check out, etc., what do? They leave some valuable data behind in hotel tech systems such as PMS, CRS, you name it. As Directful, what we do is we go and start analyzing this data, and then we build 100% usable guest data that's marketable using our predictive intelligence, and we even provide like guest preferences out of it. And as a result, Directful platforms covers the guest like about 360 degrees, and that includes their journey as well. So since we started, we've been part of guest journey with the property before, during, and after their stay. And we always keep the communication channels open between guest and the property, giving them more chances and more personalized experiences over there. So what we are giving is to the hotels is like, what they really want. They have a set and forget it uh, marketing tool that works for them. But more truly, what it is, and in our definition, it's an autonomous marketing platform for hotels, making the marketing job a lot more easier and predictable. And in terms of communication within this autonomous marketing platform, we use SMS and email, of course, based on the guest and based on the right time. Um, so our platform is predicting guests' most likely time to make a new booking. and then reaching out to the guest on the right time with the right platform. And what happens next is actually guest is going and making a booking, and having more heads in the best, revenues increased. um, that's what our customers really like. And in our platform, what they earn is a single property would earn no less than $5,000 a month. In average, we see like $35,000 a month. And there are some properties, some management companies that do really good work on their AI tech investments. They understand garbage in, garbage out, so they collect more and more data. And these guys experience three figures.
Yeah. So is this so the product itself, is it like a business intelligent platform that's integrated with your other applications, and it goes and pulls that data and makes it readable for like the head of marketing or something, or talk me through that.
It's more autonomous and more automated than that.
Oh,
It
okay.
does everything, but the marketing guy doesn't need to analyze every single detail. It's autonomously picking and reaching out to the guest at the right time on the right channel, making their life a lot more easier. Of course, we have other tools where marketing folks can get in and do whatever custom things that they want to do. For example, when they open their pace reports and when they are lagging behind, we give them an audience built by the machine that is likely to come and stay on your property during that low time of yours, starting from today. And then they will be able to do marketing with a single click. Of course, they can do more segmentations, but that's pretty much really, really autonomous for them. Plus, we also give hotels power that they usually don't have. Normally today, when hotels are doing their marketing, they are limited to their surrounding area, like 50-mile, 100-mile, maybe 150-mile radius. Whereas OTAs, they advertise all over the world because they have real deep pockets, right? And hotels do not have that much of a budget to do that much of a marketing. But because we are able to predict the guests most likely time to come back, we even bring the people who are like 2,000 miles away. And that's like cream on top. I mean, they are enjoying it, especially when it goes and becomes a direct booking.
Yeah. So I like to ask people why their product is different. Maybe you can describe for me how you are different, but how are hotels trying to do what you describe right now? I mean, it's very manually intensive, right? And it's
Yeah.
like whenever I talk to people on the commercial side of a hotel about their data, it's like trying to grab water. It's very difficult.
I mean, look, this data, the guest data that they receive, what's happening with this data usually is just collecting dust on these tech platforms. Usually they don't do anything. Usually, when I ask them, the only thing that they do is whatever they collect on their vanity websites or their own websites. By the way, we work with a lot of branded properties, so more branded than independent. So they collect things on their website. I'm so surprised that they don't collect data or they don't use the data in their PMS. Of course, there are some who use it. But the main difference is when their pace is running behind. Good luck. I asked this question like 2 weeks ago recently, and they say is like they make rate codes and they push them through OTA, and also they do their own marketing, email marketing. But they are all really limited to their surroundings usually. Um, I mean, we also what happens is, for example, Jason Imanis. Jason Imanis goes to property X, stays 10 times. In the 11th time, when you make another booking, say you made the booking from OTA, the only thing that they receive is Jason Imanis in Houston, Texas, let's say. No email, no phone number, no address, no preference, nothing. This is a traditionally unusable data. Our platform not only works with the full profiles, but also gets these older profiles with the new booking that's missing data, and making this traditionally unusable data going less and the usable marketable data increased by 40%, which is a tremendous value by itself, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were talking earlier about some of the results that your clients have experienced. I mean, it is revenue generating.
Right. It's revenue generating.
Yeah.
And we love transparency. That's why if you actually go to our website, directful.com right now, you'll be able to see how much value we bring to our customers. As of today, in the morning, I checked, it was more than $88 million since we started. And with like about 15.5% conversion ratio. Like I said before, I built OTAs, right? I built 5 OTAs.
Yeah.
In OTAs, if you do 2% conversion ratio, you're at the break even. If you are 4% or more, you're doing real good business, you're possibly Expedia. And in all the OTAs that I worked and I built, I haven't seen a conversion ratio more than 10% sustainably for more than a day. And our conversion ratios were never, in average, ever increased. I mean, crossing 5%. But over here, across all of our customers, across all the time that we've been on, we are putting a complete average of 15.5%. It's live, it's updated every single day.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Shefkat. Thank you for joining me, sir.
Thank you very much, Jason. Much
You bet.
appreciated. Enjoyed it very much. Take care.